I know that I'm considered a Pollyanna, and that's so totally cool with me, because you know what? Because what's not to like about everything that's around them right now? There's a gorgeous sun in the sky, there are plants all around, there are children running around this planet, having fun and laughing and giggling. When I go on vacation, everybody loves to go on vacation. And why do they love to go on vacation? Because they're not stuck in the same old that they're in all of the time. It's fun, it's releasing, it's relaxing. So just imagine that your life is like that. When you go outside and you go out with your girlfriends, you go out with your guy, you go out with your significant other, whoever it is, and you know what? Would you rather spend your days complaining, or would you like to sit in your favorite chair at the end of the evening and say, wow, what a fabulous day? It wasn't always that way for me when I was living that life. I was not happy with who I saw in the mirror. I did not like who I saw in the mirror. And in order to fix who I saw in the mirror, I decided to make myself thinner because that would make everything fine. So I went from weighing 140 pounds to weighing 117, and I couldn't get any lower than that. And I went that way by throwing up for 9 years. And I even spent 1 year, 1 whole year, once a week, consuming 36 laxatives in the evening. And somehow, doing that, all those things to my body, and hating myself even more, somehow, my body didn't give up on me. There were women that did only half of what I did that didn't make it. Every time I had my head in that toilet, not just once a day, but 5 or 6 or 7 times a day, the day that I stopped throwing up, instead of weighing 117 pounds, I weighed 254. Because your body does everything it can to survive, and thank God it did. And so one day, I had to take this class in college, and there was a psychology class, and the professor said to us, in the very first day, you have a semester-long project to do one thing to change your life. And I knew in that moment I was going to stop throwing up. And the very next day, the way to stop doing that presented it to me. And I went to school later on that night, lifting my face to the pouring rain, and knowing I was forever lifted of this because I wanted it so badly. And what I have learned since then is that finally, the pain of throwing up was a lot worse than the pain of not throwing up. So you know what? I can go through the bathroom door to throw up, or I can go through the door to a university and get a college degree, and I can go through the bathroom door, or I can go through the door to a dentist's office to straighten my teeth, or I can go through the bathroom door, or I can go through the door of an airplane and exit through that door of the airplane at 10,000 feet, or I can go through the bathroom door, or I can go through the door of an airplane that takes me to continents halfway around the world. Or I can go through the bathroom door, or I can take me through the door of a coffee shop where I get to have fun with friends and get to talk and chat and just have fun. Or I can go through the bathroom door, or I can go through the door of corporate America, the door of an office where the door gives me 6 figures. Or I can go through the bathroom door, or I can go through the door that says Lisa Grunden, speaker, author, coach. Or I can go through this bathroom door, or I can go through the door that says Lisa Grunden, speaker, here is the back door access to the stage in front of 1,000 people. Or I can go through this bathroom door, or I can go through the door to a restaurant where I met the man of my dreams. Or I can go through this bathroom door, or I can go through the door of a chapel where I get to marry my guy. So I don't know what your bathroom door is. It might not be throwing up like mine was. There's some other way you're self-sabotaging, playing small, not being you in the world, and it's okay if you still want to do that. take a couple of steps, and there's this other door. And this other door leads to wherever you want. And the handle is your limitless potential.